Hello friends, I am Chanchal Bose from Mostly Linux. Today I will demonstrate how you can download and install Red Hat 7.1 on Oracle Virtualbox. For downloading Red Hat's DVD, you need to register at https://idp.redhat.com/idp. After creation of the login ID, log in and download RHEL server 7.1 x86_64-dvd.iso. To download Red Hat, go to Google, type Red Hat 7 download, and the very first link that you are likely to get is access.redhat.com/download. Click that and it will straightway take you to Red Hat's download center. And if you are not a registered user of Red Hat, in that case you may well have to first of all register from here, and it will open up a form. Fill up the form. After filling the form, click submit. Red Hat will send you a response mail. Once you receive the mail, your account is activated. And once your account is activated, again go to redhataccess.com, and next time around, since you have an username password, log in from there. Here I have logged in and I am into the download center. And from the product download center, go to Red Hat Enterprise Linux and download Red Hat Enterprise Linux server, and then RHEL 7.1 binary DVD. That is the link that you need to click, and once you click that, the download will start automatically. But remember, download is not resumable, so you'll have to complete the entire download in one single attempt. Next, I am going to download Oracle Virtualbox from virtualbox.org. If you are using Windows, download the Windows version. If I am using Linux, so I am downloading the Linux version. Installing Oracle Virtualbox is very simple. In Oracle Virtualbox, click the new button. Here it is. Now I am going to put the name RHEL 7.1. The name could be anything of your choice. Next, the amount of RAM. I am going to give 2048, that is 2 GB. Anything less than 1024, graphical installation will not start. Next, you create a virtual hard drive. The hard disk size I am taking 20 GB. Anything above 6 GB could be sufficient. Next, storage. Here I am going to click empty. From the drop down menu, I am going to select the ISO I have downloaded, that is RHEL server 7.1 x86 ISO. And now I am going to configure network. Here in the NAT drop down menu, I am going to select bridged adapter. This will allow me to configure my virtual machine and to connect the virtual machine from outside. Next, we are going to start the installation from the ISO that we have configured. In Oracle Virtualbox, please select your machine, then click start. The system will boot from the ISO configured here. And it is a booting, and the very next screen, and the first screen, you get the option of selecting your language. Since English is our default language, so I'm just clicking continue. In the next screen, you will select the software set that we are going to use. By default, it selects minimal configuration, but I am going to select server with GUI, because if you don't switch over to server with GUI, the system will install a minimal installation wherein you don't get a graphic user interface. Here I am going to configure my disk partitioning scheme. Default is LVM, so I am selecting that. I am not doing anything here. And next, here I am disabling kdump, because kdump engages 128 MB RAM and slows down the system a bit. Here, from the network and host name section, you can change your host name, you can set up your network, but I am not doing anything right now, because you can do it even after installation, and we are going to do that after installation. So once these configurations are over, I am going to click begin installation. In course of the installation, you get the option of configuring root's password. Root is the Unix system administrator. And here I have configured a weak password, so I'll have to click the done button twice. Next, I get the option of creating a default user. I'm going to create a user in my name. If you feel like, you can make this user administrator also just by clicking the make user administrator radio button. Because I'm going to configure a weak password, so again I'll have to click the Done button twice. Now installation has started. If you like this presentation, you may well click the like button. You can also subscribe. In that case, you will get the information about new presentations in your mailbox. Using the comment section, you can also communicate to me the topics that you would like to see here in this channel. Now the installation is over and I am going to click the reboot button and system will now reboot. Here you can see there are two options to boot onto Linux and other operating system. On first boot, the initial setup window pops up. Here you need to check the license agreement. Check the license, I agree to the license agreement radio button and then click the finish configuration button. Next comes the subscription management window. Here I check no, I prefer to register at a later time because I don't have a subscription, and then click forward. And now I'll log in as the default user which I have created at the time of installation. I enter the password and click sign in. When you first time log in, the system will automatically start Genome Help menu. This help menu helps you to get acquainted with some of the features of Genome Desktop. If you are a new user, it could be of help as there are certain things you may not be knowing. For example, changing the date and time, or for that matter changing the desktop background. But if you are an expert user, you don't have to go through this video at all. You may well start using your desktop from the very beginning. If you go to the applications menu, it will show you all the applications that are at your disposal. You can click any of the applications or start any of the applications. Now finally, I am going to click the power off button. Before power off, I would like to thank you for watching this video.